One take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. I'm going to tell you live. Downtown Brooklyn, this is NBA One Take. April 27, 2026, man. 4 NBA games for me on the docket, as well as something I watched. With somber, my Lakers didn't get the sweep. Yes, we did not get the sweep. We actually got our ass handed to us by the Houston Rockets, 115-96. They were smashing us. They were smashing my Lakers. And I knew we was going to let up a game, but I wanted that sweep just to do it. Just to do it. But we didn't. Still up 3-1. We're up 3-1. Gonna say something more? No, we're heading to that game 5. I think the Lakers need to get their horses together. Because LeBron James had a stat which is almost reminiscent of 2011 when he scored 8 points in that finals game. And I put on Facebook, this nigga is scared. I said, yo, LeBron James is scared. Now, that didn't happen this game. He wasn't scared. He just, that kind of stat line just has like people concerned about him. Now, LeBron James is far from scared, of course. Chill, please. One of the greatest NBA minds of all time. They say, oh, he don't have killer instinct. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. He just analyzes and services the game a little different than others. When others is looking to kill, he's looking to see the spots in and then take advantage of that. He's a tactician. Smart, very smart. Not like everybody else. So, I'm in Thompson. He had 23. Alperen Sengun had 19. Jamar Smith Jr. had 16 and 8. Tari Eason with 20 and 8. Reed Shepard had 17. Like I said, LeBron had 10. DeAndre Ayton had 19 and 10. Then he was thrown out the game for doing some malicious, somewhere they say malicious act of, to me, was an incidental head to Alperen Sengun, and he was tossed. And what the fuck was that? What was that about? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Referees want to do shit. They want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't know. And all I can say, we're gonna be prepared. Now, Kevin Durant is not playing now, and I don't really read into the online chatter or the thing, but I do receive it. Credible and not credible. As well as I do listen to some clips from credible podcasters that's close to certain situations, stating Kevin Durant's last game in Houston was actually that game 3 he came back. That's it. They saying KD's not coming back. They're using an injury as a reason for not coming back. Blamely for, they saying he got problems with certain guys on the team. And he got another year on the option. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how credible is that. I was actually gonna try to reach out to my homegirl, but she's not even an insider, so I don't know. Like, she knows some of the players, the young players on the team, but to even ask her, I don't even think because she would leak this. She would probably post that shit on her Instagram anyway. All right. With that being said, my Lakers is gonna win it. We should be able to win the next game at 5. And you know it's a shit gonna blow out. All right, the next game of the night was also a great one between the Cavaliers and the Cavaliers and the Raptors. This was a really, really good game. The Cavs win 93-89 in a very defensive game. It was very testy, high intensity, and they tied the series 2-2. The Cavs right now, I did have them win this series. I said in 5. I don't know now. I don't know. And so what's happening right now in with the Pistons and the Magic, where Orlando's up 2-1 and could potentially be up 3-1 and possibly be the team you're going to face. The Cavs have no urgency to do certain things, to be more productive, to get things done, because obviously not. Donovan Mitchell, 20 points, he struggled. James Harden, 19-8. Everybody else, single digits. That's even Evan Mobley. And I said about that guy, Evan Mobley, they have to be able to make sure he understands and make sure all his baskets is coming easy. Now they're not doing that. You know, Scotty Barnes, 23-9. Brandon Ingram, 23. RJ Barrett, 18-8. Murray Boyles had 15-10. They're getting it from different people. And the Raptors are having more confidence that they can beat this team, and it looks like they possibly going to beat them. And what's that going to say the legacy to Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, who to many people, careers parallel themselves. That's interesting. All right, and the next game of the night was Game 4 between San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trailblazers. The Spurs smashed on the Portland Trailblazers. They smashed them 114-93, led by Victor Wembanyama, who had 27 and 12. De'Aaron Fox 28. Stephon Castle had 16 as well. They put the beats on them. They put the brakes on them. They knew what they was doing. They was all over them defensively, even at their home. Scoot Henderson had 0 points in this game. He didn't do it. And then that's a concern for me. A guy that's been playing well for them. You know, a guy I said that can rewrite what he's doing. He can rewrite everything he's doing, but you can't not do that. You know, with Dele Alli had 26. Finally, he had a breakout game. Drew Holiday with 20, and Jeremy Grant had 17. No, these guys have to. Scoot has to be able to do what he did in previous games and be able to be efficient. You can't go for 0 for 9, bro. You can't. So that's a concern, and the Spurs are just beating on them. And Victor Wembanyama said, "Oh yeah, we'd have 4-0'd you if he played." My God, I don't know what to say. I think the Blazers are going to be closed out in 5. Yeah, and the Spurs will be going to the next round. All right, and the last game of the night is the Celtics versus 76ers. This is another smasher. They smashed them. They smashed them. And Embiid is back. Yes, Joel Embiid is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel is back. Joel Embiid is back. He had 26 and 10. Tyrese Maxey 22. Paul George 16. VJ Eshcombe had 6. And what they're doing. Embiid slow try, go up the court doing this, trying to score, doing all this other stuff. And what is that doing? Their pace is slowing. Joel Embiid didn't make the sacrifice. He should have. He should make the sacrifice to understand your role right now should not be your role of previous. No, it's Tyrese Maxey's team. VJ Eshcombe is out there. He's running. He's young. Kelly Oubre is a viable option. Paul George knows the assignment to scale back. Now it's Embiid's turn. But no, it looks like Embiid didn't. And Joel is going to do it where it's hard. It's hard for him to do anything. It's hard for him to score. Everything he used to do, the pace is slowing. The Celtics is able to capitalize on that. And also, they can't defend because the defenders you got there, minutes is limited, and now Peyton Pritchard is getting 32 points, who led all scores. Jason Tatum with 30, and Jaylen Brown with 20. You guys have to understand certain things. And athletes have to sometimes make a crazy sacrifice. And that sacrifice was not done. And he didn't make that sacrifice. I'd rather had you just don't play, right? You don't play. Sit out this whole series. If your team lose, it don't matter. It's not like, oh, you're going to come in and make a factor. No. Because you didn't make the sacrifice. You came in thinking you was the man, and then that's the thing. You get those empty stats, but you're getting blown out the building. You can't move. The Celtics is putting high screening rolls. You're not doing it. You're telling somebody to hover over screens. You can't move to a spot. You're still slow. On offense, Maxey, Eshcombe, or whoever brings the ball up. Joel Embiid, he's slow trot up the court. Then he wants it. Then he sets the flash screen to get the ball back. And then either he's going to shoot the 3 or he's going to try to drive and make moves. And guess what? If he drives to the basket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to take at least 7 or 8 seconds for him to make a move to try to score the bucket. You can't make this up. Like I said, I have no issues with Joel. It's just this series, their pace, their way they're playing, even though they were down 2-1. But they didn't never get smacked like this. And this is what happened. And now you're down 3-1 to the Boston Celtics. And they're going to be on the verge of getting out in 5. Because I don't see y'all coming back. And, yeah, so, like I said, I'm gonna see. That's all I can see. All right. I saw Avatar, and it's from the Last Airbender, but it's he's older, and all the characters they're older, and it's a really good thing. Well, I saw it, I said, oh, Avatar, hey. And it just brought back them of the series that was on Nickelodeon, and it was really good. It was really good. I give it an 8 out of 10. It just brought a lot to it. Also, the dynamics of the characters involved. Get them a little bit more, know more about themselves. You know, because you had the Avatar, I think what was her name, Korra, and they was all old, and he was passed away. You didn't really get too much. It was so much time. So at least with this was a good thing that they had. So, all right, but this is NBA Onetake's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.